is the grind session. And that moment is now. This is the grind session.
And we're coming to you for the fourth and final game of night one at Mustang Madness, presented by CFSB. The live stream exclusively through Tanager Sports, showing grind session matchups. This here, a local one between the home school, McCracken County, and the traveling team, Christian County. And right off the bat, we're going to get an over and back as they hand the ball off to his teammate on the wrong side of the court. So Christian County technically going to start with possession and the possession arrow in their favor. As McGregor with the ball. Pass over to Mathis. He'll drive. Quick little move. Gets it to go. It's good. For McCracken, that's Winsett with the ball. Met at the court, half-court line. And stolen by Fred Tandy. Tandy with the pass up to Mathis. Mathis, a real shifty guard here. A lot of quick movement. As that's Brody with it. Brody, nice move to get the open shot. Doesn't fall. And McCracken can't hold on to it as the big man takes it. No good. Offensive rebound, kick out. Three ball short for Mathis. And we're headed the other way as Winsett has it for the Mustangs. Now up to Noah Dumas. And some movement around here. Around the top, has the screen from Jackson Civils. Didn't take it. Now Civils will kick out. NBA three. Jackson Civils, no good. Headed the other way with Mathis. So Mathis up top. Coach Stovall yelling out a play here as McGregor kicks it to the corner. Three taken. Eric Brody, no good. And out of bounds as they dive on it. And that'll be Mustang ball. So Mustangs here with the ball, dribbled by Dumas. Kicks it out to Winsett. Winsett pass to Dumas. Back to Winsett as the drive loses it and taken away by Olajuwon White. It's really a lost handle that goes into the hands of White. Now Mathis up top, kicks it to White. The switch at the mismatch here. Now McGregor has the screen if he wants it. McGregor, they're going to call him for a, let's see. So they're calling a hold now on Mitchell Guthrie. Mathis on the inbounds. Has White inside, easy left-handed layup. And we're going to get a timeout as the Colonels take the lead 4-0 over McCracken County. So a 30-second timeout here as they trail in the early going. So because we're playing Kentucky high school, two Kentucky high schools against each other, we follow KHSAA rules, which would be 4 quarters and 5 fouls for disqualification. As you hear the warning on the timeout. So the Mustangs with the ball here as it'll be Winsett bringing it up. Dumas pass into the corner to Civils. Back up to Dumas. And we get a foul called. That's on McGregor. His first, team first. Dumas has it, right back to Civils. So Davis's pass to Winsett, back to Davis. Had a wide open Guthrie, kicks it back out, and three-point shot good. Mitchell Guthrie. So that's the first basket for McCracken County. McGregor with the ball, guarded by Dumas, kicks to the corner. Switch on defense here. Mathis guarded by Dumas. He'll kick it off to Tandy, back to McGregor. White now. He'll drive, spin move. At the rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Guthrie, they're going to say. So Christian County ball. As we have a substitution, number 20, Quay Chambers, going to give a breather to Eric Brody. So Chambers' first minutes of the game. Got the pass inside to Tandy. Now Mathis with the handle, hands it off to Tandy. And the basket good. So we head the other way now. Dumas. Back up top, Winsett. No shot clock in these games, so they can take as long as they want, getting the exact play they want. As Davis drives a little early off the glass, no good. And that's Chambers with the ball, kicks it out to McGregor. Reset right back up top. Chambers, guarded by Winsett. Back over to Mathis. Has the screen from White. Chambers goes baseline, kicks it inside, and the layup is good. Fred Tandy. Fred Tandy, the 6'3" senior. And a nice take to the basket. Noah Dumas. 3-point game as the Cardinals are on top by, 8-5. Couple substitutions. 3 substitutions coming from McCracken, 1 for Christian at the next dead ball. Skip pass to the top. Fred Tandy drives. Heavily contested, no problem. Fred Tandy. So Winsett with the ball. Handoff to Noah. Noah guarded by Chambers. Chambers with the reach foul. So the few coming into the game, we've got number 5, Ronnie Jones, number 12, Gavin Byer, and 24, Raymond Hurd. Gonna give McGuthrie, Winsett, and Davis a break for the Mustangs. As Christian County has a few of their own coming in. Shea Stowe. And Eric Brody back in. So Dumas. Civils now with the ball. And dribbled the ball right into Brody's hands. Pass up to McGregor, knocked out of bounds by Raymond Hurd. DT Babb on the inbounds for Christian County. Colonels holding on to a 5-point lead. We have 2:25 to go in the first quarter, and it's Chambers with possession. Chambers has the screen coming from Babb, sorry. Another screen from him there. Pass inside by Stowe. Deflected, and now it's Dumas with the ball. Drives in, draws contact, and it's going to be a foul on the Colonels. That'll go against number 2, Nate McGregor. McGregor picks up his second foul. The 6'2" senior. We'll see if they pull him from the game here. Civil spin move, gets in, and they're going to call a foul. I thought they might call a travel. Instead, Shea Stowe picks up one, and that is number 4 on the team. The Civils can't get the first to fall. Civils attempts his second here. Able to get that one, so 50% on that try at the charity stripe. Once again, Chambers up. Guarded by Ronnie Jones. Just about lost his footing now. Stowe with it. Up top to Chambers. Takes it right at Civils and gets the roll. So Chambers there, Quay Chambers. Another bucket. And we're going to get a foul on the three-pointer here. Foul goes against Shea Stowe. His second. So now Stowe and McGregor both with 2 fouls. And it'll be Dumas at the line shooting 3. Can't convert on the first. Second one just stays in, as it looks like Stowe, Babb, and McGregor will come out, 2 of which were in foul trouble early. 2 fouls in the first quarter. Not good. Going to get a breather for the final minute 26. And Dumas, 66%. That opportunity, 2 of 3 from the line. So Lajuan White back in the game. Over to Chambers. Brody now with it. Drives inside. Outnumbered and blocked by Civils. Dumas up the court. Hands it off to Civils. And Civils moved his feet before he put the ball on the floor. So not happy about that one there as he throws the ball down the court. And it'll be Colonel ball. Under a minute now, 12-8. The Colonel's on top of the Mustangs. As Olajuwon White has it on the wing. Nothing inside. Brody kicks up. Back to White. Has the screen here. Handoff to Mathis. Mathis tries to spin. Dive by White. And a lot of pushing there by Noah Dumas. But that'll stay here because the Mustangs got the jump or got the tip off. And shot no good. As Noah has it, they can hold it for the last possession. He's guarded by Mathis. 10 seconds to go. Civils comes up for the screen. Mathis with a steal. And a steal by Dumas there. Goes down hard. And that's going to do it for the first quarter here. 12-8. Colonels on top of the Mustangs. You're tuned in to Game 4 of the Mustang Madness presented by the Grind Session.
This is the Grind Session. And that moment is now. This is the Grind Session.
As mentioned, Christian County 12, McCracken County 8. So the home school down by 4. Still plenty of basketball to be played, 24 minutes to be exact. As Winsett back in the game, guarded by Mathis. Mathis was a force on defense in the first quarter. Noah right at the rim, no good. Civils offensive board, and he's going to get fouled. We'll see his referee, Smithmeyer, comes over to tell us fouls on number 1, Fred Tandy. So Civils at the line, shooting 2. Good on the first free throw. And gets the second. Mathis now receives the call from Coach Stovall. Pass to Brody. Guarded by Civils. White cuts back door, not there. Mathis to McGregor. Handoff to Brody. Drives. He stopped. Mathis up top. White wide open. He'll shoot. And it goes. Olajuwon White. Lead back to 4. So Winsett with the ball now, pass to Davis. Noah back up to Winsett, just about lost it for a backcourt. Nice wait for Guthrie there, but he can't convert. Back up top, Mathis. Had Tandy cutting down low. Brody no good on the 3, and it's Winsett with the rebound for McCracken. Now Grant Davis, he'll drive. Throws it right into the hands of Brody for a steal. As Civils now gets stolen by Mathis. Tandy the pass to White, behind him, loses it. Some sloppy play here by both ends, and now we're gonna get a foul. So the foul is on Nate McGregor. So third foul on Nate McGregor. Gonna have to get him out soon, as he's only 2 fouls away from disqualification. So Noah good on his first attempt, as Mustangs are in the bonus. Only 1 foul called against McCracken. So as far as fouls go, one-sided right now. Noah can't convert the second. Olajuwon with the rebound. And it's Chambers with the ball off the screen. Mathis now has the screen if he wants it. Instead passes, just about turns it over. Takes it hard. And basket good. DeMikey Mathis. We get a timeout here by the Christian County Colonels. 30-second timeout. They have the lead by 5 over McCracken County. So Mustang ball after the timeout. Winsett with it. Over to Davis, has the screen from Civils. Goes the other way, Winsett, good pass to Civils, and it stays. Jackson Civils. Chambers with the ball now. Guarded by Noah. Inside Mathis, pass to White. Spins, left floater, doesn't go, and we're going to get a foul on Olajuwon White for the push against Raymond Hurd. So, because of the bonus, it'll be Raymond Hurd shooting. So no shot, lane violation there, I think, on Civils. Chambers up the court now. And almost lost. White has it. Backdoor pass to Fred Tandy, and we're going to get a goaltend. Basket counts in favor of Tandy. So an and one off a foul from Raymond Hurd. So I was listening in to the conversation with the coach as the referee said there was contact to the head and body during the goaltend, so that's why we had the and one opportunity. Instead, Christian County gets the rebound, and they'll try to make it 2 or 3 more. So foul going the other way. Lajuan White on the foul. That'll be his second. So shooting's going to be Jackson Civils. Going to be a long second quarter here as we're in the bonus all the way for McCracken. Still only 2 team fouls against McCracken. It's Jackson good on the first. That is his 4th point. And there's no and Civils gets them both. So Brody with the shot, no good. Noah up the other way for the Stangs. Winsett drive off the glass, rims out. And it's Fred Tandy with the defensive rebound. Chambers up quick for the Colonels. Lost the handle, and Brody comes away with it for Christian County. Going to be a jump ball, and that will stay with the Colonels. So Civils is going to take a breather as it's Gavin Byer coming in for him. Chambers now with it, guarded by Jumas. Movement around the top near. Now it's Babb. He'll drive inside, goes right at him out the glass, too high. Winsett the other way. Winsett met by Mathis, a very strong defender. Brody now guarding Davis, picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Noah Dumas. Noah, some nice little movement. Goes inside, lost it, stepped out of bounds, Colonel ball. So Tandy to inbounds the ball to Chambers as the Mustangs will fall back on defense. Colonel's on top 18-15. So we have a couple substitutions waiting for McCracken. Mathis now. Passing to Chambers. Has the screen, picks it from Babb. And the basket counts. So the foul gonna go against Raymond Hurd, his second, and Chambers will have a chance to make it a 3-point play. So a chance to make it a 6-point lead here. Can't do it. Tandy, nice attempt. Couldn't get the layup to fall. And it's Jackson Civils taking it up, trying to go coast to coast. Lost the handle, and it stays Mustang ball.
Hey, get on the block. Take it out. 54, 54.
Pass intended for Gavin Byer. Wide, and he can't get to it. So a turnover, Colonel ball. So Chambers on the inbound to Tandy, and it goes right back to him. Chambers met by Noah Dumas. Over to Dab. Dab's pass hit off the foot of Tandy. Brody wanted baseline, but it looks like he was stopped by his own teammate in the way. Tandy. DT Bab with the ball over to Mathis. And stolen by Byer to make up for that turnover earlier. Civils, strong take, gets it to go. Great take there, Jackson Civils. Lead cut down to 3. Mustangs still trailing. Just over 2 to go here in the first half. Last game, as mentioned here, of our Thursday session. Mustang Madness will have tomorrow night, 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. A lot of basketball still to be played as we're going to get a block call on Jackson. So I'm sure you can hear behind me the hometown crowd not happy with a lot of calls that are being made. As substitutions made here. Noah takes a break. As giving him that break is Trevor Winsett. Chambers got to get it in. And tipped by Ronnie Jones. Great movement here as Jackson Civils goes to the floor. He's fouled. Hearing it from the crowd now for the hustle as it's DT Bab picking up the foul. That'll be DT's first foul. And we're in the double bonus, so 2 free throws here on out per foul. Good on the first. And good on the second. Nice move by Mathis getting inside off the glass. Doesn't fall. Bab got it, lost it, and it's going to fall off the hands of Byer. Good hustle nonetheless. So Chambers to throw the ball in for the Colonels. And Grant Davis with the hustle to knock it out of bounds. So quickly inbounds to White. He'll hand it back to Chambers, and they were set up top. They have the 1-point lead, 1.5 minutes to go. McCracken trying to finish this half on top. No rush here with no shot clock. The huge difference in pace of play between the grind session games and the Region 1 game here. As it's Fred Tandy on the floater. As Christian, it's not a Region 1 game, it's a game between different regions of Kentucky basketball. Under a minute, 3-point lead. Byer with the pass to Davis. Civils, floater, good. Jackson Civils now 13 points. So Mathis gonna hold this for the last shot. He is guarded by Ronnie Jones. Most of the Colonels flat on the baseline as they'll wait to cut until their number is called. Ref says there's space, no need to count. And Mathis goes right at it. White puts it back, and White gets fouled. So 2 shots after the foul. Olajuwon White shooting. White can't convert on the first. Very good chance here if he can't for McCracken to take the lead going into the half. They only trail 1. Look for him to get Jackson Sibbles involved. As the second, no good. Hustle, Tandy almost had it. Out of bounds. Off McCracken. Interesting aspect I'm noticing here is part of the McCracken County assistant staff refereed one of the games earlier, and he's staying quiet on the bench. Again, out of bounds on McCracken. Could hardly hear myself talk here over the crowd behind us. So the fans are always right, as you can tell. Pass to Tandy. Brody now, he'll fire, he has no choice. Short, full court shot off the side of the goal. So at the end of the first half, Christian County Colonels 22, McCracken County Mustangs 21. You're tuned in to the Mustang Madness, live streamed by Tanager Sports via the Grind Session.
This is the Grind Session. And that moment is now. This is the Grind Session.
Why didn't you when he got you nothing? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see you get up. I almost jumped in there, and then I would have killed all their hopes and dreams. Yours was? I was soft. I haven't seen nothing the whole game. The cookies were hard. starters.
Mustang Madness resumes with Trinity International from the Callaway High School from Mississippi. We'll run through our next game tomorrow night. Starts at 10 p.m.
This game is a close game.
on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. And McCracken County girls.
Getting everything.
Run through the 130.
I said they're getting everything.
12 noon, University Heights versus Murray High School. So watch some great basketball revenge in this Mustang Madness. Please stay responsible.
I don't see how it was 7-1. I can just like blatantly remember multiple calls. I don't know.
And we're back after half as the Colonels on top 1. Jackson Tibbles pulls the 3, and it's good. 24-22, Mustangs on top now.
Let's go like we're taught. Let's go.
And spin move good for Fred Tandy on the basket. And the other way, Brody. Jackson, there is contact, no call. Brody fighting for it. Sibbles dives on it, and a jump ball. So brought up now by Mathis. Mathis picks up his dribble, passes over to Tandy. Shot by Brody, no good. Guthrie pass up to Noah. And they're going to call a foul there. I think that one wasn't much. The foul earlier probably more so. But the foul is on Brody. So Noah is good on the first. Puts the lead back in favor of the Mustangs. And Noah no good on the second, as Guthrie going to get called for a foul going for the rebound. That'll be his second foul. So foul on Guthrie. And rebounded by the Mustangs on the miss, headed the other way. So Winsett passed down to Sibbles. Intended for Winsett, no good. Stolen, Nate McGregor, and he loses it out of bounds. Turnover, Colonels got a little ahead of themselves. This ball brought up by Trevor Winsett. Has the screen over to Sibbles. Hurd with the ball now, over to Davis. Noah calls him off. Hurd up quick for the screen. He cuts, pass for him, good, and one. As he gets a little yell into the opposing player. And Smithmeyer gonna let him know. So ref waiting to talk to him. And one opportunity here for Raymond Hurd. And he converts. So Mathis with the basket. We head the other way. Noah with the ball. Sibbles for three, air ball. So Mathis up for the Colonels, calls out the play, has a screen from White. Pass into the corner to Chambers. Good defense there by Trevor Winsett. Olajuwon's pass back up to DeMikey and Mathis. Skips it over to McGregor inside. White backs Hurd up, knocked out of bounds by Winsett. That'll stay Colonel ball. So Colonel inbounds to Tandy. Pass high to White. Attacks the basket off the glass and can't get the roll. That's Sibbles, and they're going to call him for a travel. So the McCracken fan's not a fan of referee Kyle Lovett. And the pass by Mathis right off the knees of Tandy, out of bounds. They trail by one after leading almost all of the first half. Sibbles just gets it in under 5. Sibbles on the spin move, throws it up. Hurd now, good. So Mathis, pass to Chambers, right back to him. And we're gonna get a timeout called by Stovall, a full timeout. Mustangs on top, 30-27.
This is the grind session. And that moment is now. This is the grind session.
So Chambers, the pass inside of Tandy, blocked. Hurd with it. Wins it. And a travel. Trevor Winsett. So after that, 15 total turnovers by McCracken, only 5 for Christian County. So seeing those type of numbers, you wouldn't think McCracken would be on top by 3, but they are. So we're going to get a foul. So the foul on number 32, Grant Davis. Pass inside to White, tipped. Brody going for it. Chambers now guarded by Trevor Winsett. Has the screen. Pass intended for White, almost lost. Brody shoots, no good. Rebounded, McGregor. Corner to Chambers, contested 3, it goes. Quay Chambers. Chambers, the freshman, out here doing a lot for his team as a young guy. Noah, not the best play. Brody goes to the side and gets it to rim in. Eric Brody. Noah met by pressure from Tandy. Pass over to Winsett. Long pass up, Grant Davis. And they'll reset with Winsett. Chambers picks up a foul here with the arm. So Winsett gonna take a breather. So a timeout on the inbounds, couldn't get it in. So 30-second timeout here called by McCracken. So now ball inbounded by Byer. Gets it to Noah. And Grant Davis shoots the 3. Rim was in his favor. It goes. And stuck behind the tripod there of the camera. Now it's Chambers. They trail by 1 now after that made basket. Under 2 to go in the third. This is game 4 of day 1, Mustang Madness. First grind session event of 2019. As the pass to Tandy, almost knocked out of bounds. And nice take for Fred Tandy. As we get a whistle here, not sure what the call is. So it looks like we're gonna get possibly double technical. We'll pause here to listen. So it is a double technical. 24, Raymond Hurd. And number 1, Fred Tandy. So the basket good, double technical, basically a wash here. It's still going to be Mustangs ball after the made basket. Noah on the drive. Shot by Winsett, rims out. Jackson goes up, and Jackson Sybil's gets it to go. Lead back to 1. Chambers guarded by Davis. Now it's Tandy on the wing, has the screen by Babb. Great pass back to Babb, and 2, DT Babb. So this lead keeps switching, under a minute now. Winsett back to Sybils. He drives, layup, it's good. Jackson Sybils. Sybils up to 20, the pass to Tandy. Tandy with the easy layup. This lead change is every possession. So McGregor on defense. Pass to Sybils, he'll step back, thought about the 3, drives inside, no look pass, stolen. Sybils dives, takes McGregor to the ground. Now it's Babb right at the rim, and 2 for DT Babb. That extends the lead to 3, 15 seconds to go in the third. And McGregor thought he had over and back. Got to get a shot off here. Do they see it? Winsett gets it, and good for Trevor Winsett. So at the end of 3, 40-39, the Colonels on top of the Mustangs. We'll take a break and come back to start the 4th.
This is the grind session. And that moment is now. This is the grind session.
There we go, man. There we go. First goal.
So we're back for the 4th quarter. Sybils drives, and let's see what they call here. They'll call it travel. I was expecting charge or block, but instead we get a travel. So Mathis with the ball, his team up by 1, 40-39. Has a screen coming, Olajuwon White, they switch, and back to the regular player. Chambers. Guarded by Noah. A little bit of a push off there. Mathis thought about that deep 3. White goes right at Sybils, and a block. Davis comes away with it. Pass up to Jackson. He'll drive. And it should be a block foul here. We'll see who it's on. White 13, Eric Brody. Civils shooting his first free throw. Nothing but net. As Byer into the game to give Davis a break. And he gets them both. Lead back in favor of McCracken County. Mathis over to Babb. Everybody on the outside here. Brody just about lost the handle. Foul on 12, Gavin Byer. So that's the first foul there on Byer. Inbounds to Tandy. Faked a handoff. Nice pass to Olajuwon White for two. Assisted, of course, by Fred Tandy there. So Byer now around the top. Backdoor pass. Noah Dumas. Out of bounds. That'll stay Mustang ball. Trevor wins it. The pass to Jackson, up to Noah. Gonna be ball on the baseline. Foul is on Mathis. That is his first. And the ball passed off of Tandy's leg. Winsett gets it in to Ronnie Jones, over to Noah Dumas. Trevor Winsett now. Top of their half. Civils the kick out. Noah now has a mismatch down low of Jackson on Mathis. Civils frustrated down low. Noah gets fouled on the drive. So a little tension here between Dumas and Civils. Noah can't get the first to go. And we're good on the second. Mathis has the ball, all tied up at 42, 6-10 to go in the game. Mathis throws it up, and he's going to shoot two. So Mathis, good on his first. No good on the second as it's Byer with the rebound. Trevor Winsett the other way for McCracken. They now trail by one as the score keeps going back and forth. Nice pass inside. Ronnie with the pass around now. Byer drives. So the foul is on the floor. It's going to be Olajuwon White picking it up, and that'll be his fourth team foul. So coach going to leave him in at the moment. That's a lot of clock on the board, 5:48. Honestly, feel like they're going to pull him out for a minute, but they're not. Civils with the rebound. And a double dribble, Jackson Civils. lot of fan talk here as the referee Smithmeyer let him know why he called what he called, and good explanation. Mathis, the handoff to Babb. McGregor loses the handle. Civils gets it up to Byer. Layup good for Byer. 44-43, McCracken on top again. May come down to the last possession on this game, as we're going to call Gavin Byer on the foul. So both teams in the bonus with 5:15 to go. No good on the first attempt. Civils picks it up and passes off to the point guard, wins it. Pass tipped by Tandy. Good look up to Babb. And Byer with the hustle out of bounds. But you can hear the crowd happy with the dive there by Gavin Byer. Mathis has the ball for Christian County. Screen from Babb, cuts down low. Back up top, Brody. Shot, Mathis, no good. Tandy fights for it. Last tip by Christian County, I feel like. I think that one might have been out on the Colonels, but they're going to say red ball. So some calls here that everybody's happy with, but it's the call nonetheless, and that's what we got to deal with. So 4:30 left in the fourth quarter, 44-43. Colonel's with it. He can take as much time as he wants here. Brody on the drive, floater, bounces out. Byer on the board, and he throws it out of bounds. 30-second timeout called by McCracken County. We'll take a quick break as they're on top, 44-43. And we're back after the McCracken County timeout.
It's illegal.
Pass all the way back to Mathis. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it is the Stangs on top by one. Spin move, Tandy. Foul gonna go against Sybil's. Only his second foul, so no worries there if you're a McCracken fan.
It's out of control, ready? Throw it up.
So Fred Tandy at the line, shooting. No good on attempt number one. And no good on the second. So very low shooting percentage from the free throw line for the Colonels. So we get a foul on Christian County here. Puts them in the bonus. Good on the first. And gets them both. Civils now up to 24. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Stovall. A full timeout, 46-43. The Mustangs on top of the Colonels. We have 3:47 to go here at Mustang Madness.
This is the grind session. And that moment is now. This is the grind session.
So Mathis with the ball after the timeout. Over to Brody. Tandy now up top. Corner Mathis, he'll shoot. Good that time, and we're tied up at 46. And Mikey and Mathis, 3 ball. Over to Byer. Noah Dumas with the pass to Winsett. Just going back and forth up top as it looks like Christian County's in a 2-3 zone, maybe a 2-1-2. Actually, it could be a box and one staying on Civils. And a turnover. Headed the other way off the good defense. So Mathis with the ball. And no good on the shot from Brody. Shot short. A lot of contact there, but the good sportsmanship to pick him up. So Colonel's ball. White with the ball. One foul away from being out of the game. Chambers. Pass to Mathis. He drives, shot, middle of the paint, and it stays 48-46. So Winsett with the ball for McCracken County. They trail by 2. We're just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Still plenty of time left to get back on top and steal this victory. Civils has been their go-to guy with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks. It's a foul on the floor. We'll be shooting 2 as it's the 10th foul. And that foul is on Quay Chambers. Winsett is good on the first attempt. trailing by 1 at this point. And he gets them both. We're tied at 48, 157. Both teams in the bonus, 1-1 for the Colonels, 2 shots for the McCracken County Mustangs. Mustangs trying to get a win here in front of their home crowd to finish off night number 1 of Mustang Madness. Great pass to Tandy. Couldn't keep a handle on it, and McCracken ball. So because we're playing standard Kentucky high school rules, there is no shot clock, no rush to get a shot off here, but the Colonels meet them with pressure at the half. Over to Davis, and he kicks it right back. Inside, Byer met with defense, good defense on that. And the ball knocked out of White's hands. They're gonna call him for a block. I'm not sure what else you can do on defense there, but that's gonna take him out of the game. So coming in will be DT Babb. Sybil's good on number 1. And no good on the second as Tandy gets it. Quick pass up to Brody. Brody drives, met by pressure, and loses it. As Stovall says, where's my call? And now if you're McCracken County, you can pass the rest of the game if you want to. In the corner, Davis passes to Sybils. They'll call a foul on Brody. I believe that's his 4th foul. Sybils short. Still 1 point on the lead. And he gets a second to fall, so the lead is at 2. Mathis with it. We have 1 minute left. 1 minute in the game. Stovall with a full timeout for the Colonels. Going to draw something up here. Not sure if they'll hold it the whole time, try to get a quick shot. We'll see. Regardless, 50-48, home team McCracken on top. So Mathis with it, guarded by Noah. Had the screen from Tandy. They can hold it for the final 50 seconds. Tandy had a wide open lane. Brody's shot no good. Babb's shot no good. And it's rebounded by Winsett. So they got a man, Byer. His shot no good. Headed the other way, Chamber passed up to Brody. And a nice take for Eric Brody. 25 seconds, and we're tied up. Could this be an overtime game here? We'll find out. As the Mustangs looking to get on the board. Winsett gets it across, and timeout by McCracken. We'll take a break with the full timeout and see how the final 15.7 unfolds here in Paducah, Kentucky.
This is the grind session. And that moment is now. This is the grind session.
On the inbounds to Winsett, met by double team pressure, and not smart there to foul, as now we've got 2 shots. So that'll be Trevor Winsett shooting. So Trevor, a lot of pressure on this shot. He has a chance to break the tie. And he does, up by 1. Trevor taking shot number 2. It goes. 2-point lead. Both teams with 1 timeout. 14.1. Mathis the other way. Nice little stutter. And blocked by Civil. 7.1. That's okay. Colonels retain possession. The Civil has just recorded his 4th block. And we take a 30 timeout by the Colonels. So DT Babb on the inbounds. Fred Tandy fakes it. Lost it on the drive. Trevor has it. They were trying to foul him, and there's no call. So the end of the game, Mustangs 52, Colonels 50. That does it for day number 1 here at Mustang Madness at McCracken County High School. We appreciate you tuning into the stream. Produced by Tanager Sports, exclusively on the Grind Session YouTube page. Be sure to come back tomorrow starting at 4. We've got 4 games that'll be solid, each one. A few of our prep teams you're not going to want to miss, along with LaMelo Ball and Spire Institute. This is Skylar Witt tuning out for the Grind Session.